Are you hungry for the latest news and trends from the internet? Welcome to What's Cooking on the Internet, your one-stop shop for discovering the hottest digital delights. Hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking.
Can Britain's new trade deal with the EU really be a game changer for the UK's economy? I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the comments. As the UK's trade deal with the EU kicks in on Monday, many are wondering if it'll truly make a big difference for the UK's economy. The deal gives British cars a sweet deal on tariffs, but there are still questions about what's happening with UK metals. At its core, the UK-EU trade deal is a big win for the UK's automotive industry. Under the agreement, UK goods imported into the United States now face a blanket 10% tariff, with the first 100,000 vehicles sold from the UK to the EU getting a free pass. Any further vehicles sent to the EU will get a 25% import duty, which is way lower than the 50% levy slapped on vehicles from other trade partners. For the UK's automotive industry, this deal is a huge relief. It immediately slashes the punitive tariffs that brought the US export market to a standstill and threatened the viability of some of the most famous names in British manufacturing, said Mike Hawes, CEO of the Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders SMMT. With around 102,000 cars manufactured in Britain exported to the EU last year, this deal is a major boost for the industry. But the deal isn't without its challenges. The EU has a trade surplus on goods with Britain, meaning it exports more to the UK than it imports. Cars are the UK's biggest export to the United States, with the EU emerging as the top buyer of British cars globally. Last year, 27.4% of all UK car exports were shipped to America. One of the biggest sticking points in negotiations has been the melt and pour rule on steel imports. The EU only considers a product UK produced if it's melted and poured in Britain, which isn't the case for many of the semi-finished products that arrive and are finalized at the major Tata steel plant in Wales. This has led to a stalemate in negotiations over steel tariffs, with the UK government saying it'll keep working towards reducing tariffs on core steel products to 0%. As the UK looks to the future, it's clear that this trade deal is just the beginning, with the EU emerging as a key player in the global economy. The UK will need to keep navigating the complexities of international trade to stay competitive. For now, the UK's automotive industry can breathe a sigh of relief, knowing it's got a preferential tariff rate in one of its most important markets. As we move forward, it's essential to consider the bigger picture. Will this trade deal really be a game changer for the UK's economy, or will it just be a temporary reprieve? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The UK will need to keep adapting and evolving to remain a major player in the global economy.